What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Career Mode. This is episode number 53, and we start today's episode off with a game against Liverpool here at Anfield away from home. So far we've faced Liverpool 3 times in the series. We've won one, we've lost one, and yes, you can guess it, we've drawn one as well. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag. The last time we were here at Anfield, though, we did get the only win. We won by a goal to nil. Michael Turner got it from a header, although it was a backs to the wall performance. So, you know, I was actually feeling quite confident coming into this game. We could probably go ahead and pick up all 3 points again, because of course we have been on a very decent run, and we still have basically as strong as the side you can get, really, other than a couple of changes. So I was feeling very confident. Of course, we did have a Europa League game against Galatasaray on Thursday, so I was going to be wary of fitness reasons. But as you can see here, we're 5th, Liverpool are 6th. They're 3 points behind us. They're 4 points behind, I think it's Spurs in 4th place, and we're a point behind Spurs in 4th place. So we were coming into this game, and this is a battle. You know, this is on Monday night. This is a battle for, you know, who's going to try and stake a claim to compete with Spurs for that final Champions League place. I think whoever loses this game is probably going to just fade away towards the end of the season, but whoever wins it is going to have a great chance to overtake Spurs and collect that final Champions League spot. But it was Liverpool who started brightest in the first 5 minutes, a good save by Butland, but from that it comes to Andros Townsend, who chips it through to Gary Hooper. Hooper takes on Skirtle, beats him, gets around his man, goes one-on-one. It's a poor finish, but oh dear, Martin Kelly, you are not going to want to see that again. I think the ball was actually going wide until Kelly chested it into his own net. So it's funny, we actually scored, we got an own goal against Liverpool in the last season. We got an own goal against Liverpool, which secured a 2-2 draw, and it's another own goal here that gives us the lead. So Kelly with the own goal gives us the lead, as the ball was probably going wide. However, Liverpool won a penalty here off Jack Butland, and it was a really debatable penalty, because Butland comes out, he smothers the feet of, I think it's Hernandez who came through, and he gets the ball cleanly, and I don't think that was a penalty. You know, I don't think it was. You know, I can see why it was given, but I wouldn't have given it myself. But anyway, I guess I'm biased, but Hernandez does score it. I'm not sure if it was him that won the penalty, but even so, he did score the penalty, and the Brazilian makes it 1-1. So sadly, we weren't in front for long, and a very debatable decision, but unfortunately Butland couldn't keep the penalty out, and it was 1-1 here. And Asaidi, fresh from his loan spell at Stoke, almost made it 2-1 there, but his low drive hit the post, and in the 62nd minute we had a great chance to make it 2-1. Billy Sharp finds Anthony, great save by Mignolet sadly, and it comes to Townsend, and the chance comes to nothing. So sadly, we just couldn't get the better of Mignolet here for a second time. And in the 82nd minute, one of our last chances, Nathan Redmond down left hand side takes on the player that scored the own goal, Martin Kelly, beats him for pace and skill, crosses towards the far post. It's a free volley for Billy Sharp, but what a save it is by Mignolet, our Belgian second choice goalkeeper. And in the 88th minute, Liverpool had a great chance to win it. Martin Kelly collects the ball, it comes to Raheem Sterling, he finds Joe Allen, the Welshman finds Lucas Leiva, Leiva collects the ball, gives it to Aspas, rolls the ball through, Hernandez gets his second goal of the game. However, the flag is up for offside, and it's a very tight call, but thankfully the assistant referee got it spot on, so no goal there. That would have won the game. That was basically in the last minute, and it does finish 1-1, so I'm pleased with a draw. It means we stay ahead of Liverpool. It means we continue to put the pressure on Spurs. You know, it would have been better with a win, obviously, but because we would have overtaken them, but even so, we get a draw, we put the pressure on, and we don't go behind Liverpool, and that was the main thing. But anyway, after that draw, we come into the new month here, and we have a youth squad monthly report. Dave Gardner, Joshua Lassie, Louis Duffy, and Stefano Di Nunzio are the 4 players we have so far. Of course, we've already promoted Jake Foderingham, who looks terrible, but those players look okay, to be honest. I think it's it's the scout feature star that looks obviously amazing, and there's one that looks pretty decent as well that we scouted ourselves. Then we see a training injury. It's Billy Sharp, sadly. He's going to be out for 3 weeks, which sucks, because it does mean he's going to miss the Europa League tie in the quarter-final. And yeah, we also promote Jake Foderingham to the senior team, and as I just said there, he's terrible. He's only 50 rated, and it's to be expected. You know, we knew he was going to be a bad player the moment we saw him, but even so, it's very disheartening. We'll send him out on loan. He does have a potential of like 74 to 80, I think it is, so we will send him out on loan. We will hope for the best. Hopefully he can get some, because you know the Murphy twins are like mid to high 50s when we brought them in. Well, when we started they were here, and now they're both in the low to mid 60s. after one season out on loan. So, you know, if we can send Fodrin out on loan next season to like a League 2, League 1 side, if he gets in the first team week in, week out, maybe you can grow to like a 60. I mean, that's a 10 rating growth in a season. That's a lot to ask for, but you never know with EA. The potential seems really messed up on this game, so you never know. Fodrin could turn out to be a decent player after all. But anyway, here is a squad report, and I just want to say, guys, a reminder, squad reports are at the start of each month, so for those of you to keep commenting, show the squad report, please show the squad report, like the comment so we can see that we want the squad report. It comes out at the start of every single month, as does the full league table. It's just because the squad report, it only like officially gets fully refreshed at the start of each month, so, well, that's what I've been told anyway, so that's why I show it at the start of every month, and it's just for ease really, because otherwise we're going to be showing a squad report every episode, you know, it's just going to take up too much time. So the squad report comes out at the start of every episode, sorry, the start of every month, and so does the league table. As we drew that game against Liverpool, we do sit in 5th place. We are still behind Spurs, but we are only behind on goal difference now. As we come into the final legs of the season, we are very, very close to overtaking Spurs for the first time in the season and actually getting ourselves into the top 4. So things are looking very good. We just got to keep staying on form, and we could just break into the top 4. It is a big ask, I do know that. I've been saying that all season, but it's only because it's true. But even so, it's still doable. But anyway, we do take on Galatasaray here away in Turkey for the Europa League quarter-final first leg. And, you know, we've won twice away already. We beat Sevilla away 3-0, and we beat Napoli away 1-0. That's how we got to this tie. So, you know, I wasn't really feeling pessimistic. Of course, Galatasaray's hostile atmosphere would be a little bit of a test for us. But even so, I was looking forward to playing this game because I wouldn't say it's the weakest of 3 teams at all. You know, you could possibly argue it's the strongest of all 3 teams. But even so, it's a really, really tough fixture, and this is the type of fixture that I know if we can win, you know, we can actually go ahead and we'll have a really good chance of winning the tournament, basically. You know, if we could actually beat Galatasaray home and away, that would show just how amazing of a squad we're building right now. But it is away in Galatasaray, it is the hostile atmosphere here in Turkey, so I was looking forward to it, really looking forward to it, especially because we were coming up against one of our former players in Johan Elmander, the top scorer last season, returning from his loan spell, going to try and knock us out of the competition. But even so, we did start in and have the first chance in the 9th minute when Odelusi wins a free kick here. It's played back to him, and he takes a quick free kick, chips it over the top towards the run of Gary Hooper. It's headed through to Dale Jennings, who takes a volley, and it just goes wide of the post. So good start here, put the press on Galatasaray straight away. But in the 40th minute they came through. Johan Elmander, obviously our former player last season, crosses the ball in. Wesley Schneider with a free header dives in, and at first I thought he completely fluffed his lines from 6 yards out, but as you'll see here on the replay, what an incredible reflex save by Jack Butland, absolutely extraordinary. I know we've got Alex McCarthy coming in next season, but I'm still tempted to keep Jack Butland as my number 1. What a great save. But the corner by Schneider is crossed towards the edge of the area, tricked us all. It was volleyed, and another good save by Butland. Eventually we managed to clear it. Shaloba wins the challenge and gives it to Jennings. Jennings takes on his man but gives the ball away, can't beat Felipe Melo. It comes through to, not sure who it was that took the shot, but I'll tell you what, it was an absolute, Inan. It was an amazing strike by Galatasaray's number 8. Absolutely fantastic finish, no chance for Butland there. He made a fantastic couple of saves just before that, but no chance for him there. Wonderful strike. Galatasaray 1, Norwich 0, and unfortunately we were behind it early on. But in the 23rd minute here, what a ball towards Felipe Melo, and I tell you what, I mean, the first goal was brilliant, that's even better. The first touch by Melo to control such a high lofted ball forward was incredible, and then the half volley was just out of this world. He brings out the pitbull celebration, and Felipe Melo makes it 2-0 to Galatasaray, and things were looking really bleak as things stood. But in the 33rd minute we had a great chance to get ourselves back in the tie. Odelusi chips it forward, Gary Hooper comes through, beats the last man, goes one-on-one, but the goalkeeper makes a good save to deny him, and it's cleared away by Galatasaray. And in the 40th minute here, Dale Jennings collects the ball, gives it to our rapid left back Olsen. He takes on his man, chips the ball forward, great ball through to Gary Hooper, great first touch, gets himself inside, takes aim with his left foot, but he puts the ball wide of the post. So it's 2 good chances for Hooper, didn't take either. And in the 44th minute, Leroy Fer comes forward, and he has another great chance here, Hooper, as he collects the ball. He's 6 yards out, but again the goalkeeper makes a good save, so I can't really blame him for that one. But anyway, Drogba does come on for Elmander at half time, so thankfully the Swedish striker would not be scoring against us here in this first leg, because I didn't want to see him celebrate against me. That would be too painful for me to watch. But yeah, Dale Jennings takes aim in the 55th minute, trying to get ourselves back in the game, just wide of the post from our number 7. And just a few minutes after that here, Galatasaray's number 8, who'd already scored the goal, crosses it forward to their number 19. Great save by Butland, but unfortunately it is Didier Drogba, the substitute, who gets the goal. The former Chelsea striker puts the ball into the back of the net. Galatasaray 3, Norwich 0, and it was just so bleak. We had the chances, but we just didn't take them. And in the 62nd minute, we had another good one here. Callum Chambers fizzes the ball in. It's blocked. It comes back to him, takes aim, good save, and I think it was Leroy's first shot was well blocked, and Galatasaray cleared again. But we made a triple substitution here. Townsend, Barkley, and Sonogo came on here. Not sure who came off, but we brought them on because we really needed a goal out of somewhere. But sadly, bringing on the attacking options didn't help us defensively, and Galatasaray made it 4-0 here. So the tie was over. It was just completely dead. We didn't defend well. We had the chances, but we just didn't defend well. 4-0 Galatasaray. We had a chance to get the consolation goal here. Ross Barkley's shot well saved by the goalkeeper. Galatasaray failed to clear. Odelusis was blocked on the line, but it did come to the substitute. Yaya Sonogo, the man on loan from Arsenal, gets his 8th of the season. So he does get us a goal back in the 88th minute, but it does indeed finish Galatasaray 4, Norwich 1. So it's it's still doable. We've got that crucial away goal. A 3-0 win away from home. At home will actually do it for us, but it's still doable. But it's looking very, very bleak. But as always, guys, a big thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like. That's much appreciated. It really does help my channel out. And I'll see you for the next episode tomorrow evening.